Hey guys and gals, welcome back to the channel for a special Halloween episode. So today I thought we would go with scary, safety, and spooky. So for scary, you're doing a simple job. You got a couple nuts and bolts that you need to remove, and then the tool has mysteriously disappeared. Namely the 10 mil, it's usually the 10 mil. The 10 mil likes to be a ghost. For Halloween, I also started thinking about safety. So if you're like me, on Halloween, you're obviously gonna be riding around in a cape on your motorcycle. Now, that's all good and fun, but you do need to think safety. So pro tip here, don't get the longest cape you can. You wanna get the cape, sit on the motorcycle, and make sure that your cape is A, not gonna get tangled up in your chain, and B, not gonna be set alight by your exhaust if it's a cheap polyester type of cape. Now that we've done scary and then safety, I was thinking spooky. What's one of the more spookier experiences that I have had? Particularly a spooky road trip. So that brought me back to my university days. So for those who don't know, I got my degree from Georgia Southern University down in Statesboro. Statesboro is kind of in the middle of nowhere, so a lot of us after class would look for ways to entertain ourselves. And so, as you do with Halloween, you look for scarier things to do sometimes. One of my friends is like, "Oh, have you heard about Old Ghost Road?" I'm like, "Nope, what's Old Ghost Road?" So apparently there's this haunted road about 15 minutes from GSU. They called it Old Ghost Road. That's not the actual name of the road, I don't believe. I believe it was called Robertson Road. So we're all like, "Yep, nope, let's go see if we can get scared," pretty much. But no one had been there before, but they're like, "I think it's an off-road track. I think it's kind of dirty." And normally I would drive. That's what I do, I drive. However, I had just finished cleaning my car and it's not an off-road vehicle, so it's like, let's just take the 4x4. So I'm sitting in the back seat, you know, I can kind of see up through the windscreen a little bit. And sure enough, a few minutes later, we arrive at Old Ghost Road. Now when we get there, just kind of creeping along real slowly, just kind of looking to be scared, I suppose. Don't really know what we're looking for, but whatever. And then it's like, is that a street light down there? It was weird. So there's this light in the middle of the road, like middle of the road, and kind of up a little bit too high to be a street light. So we keep kind of driving down, we get closer and closer to the light, and you know, I'm looking for like a metal pole or like a wire for the light, and I'm not really seeing anything. And it's just like, this is kind of weird. It's just like a light and it's suspended there, and I don't see how it's suspended. But I'm still looking at it and we're still just creeping forward. And then all of a sudden, no. Driver spins us around and just floors it out of there. And I'm just like, what is going on? Like, what just happened? "Oh no, I'm not dealing with that. Oh no. And it's like, it's a light. Where's the problem? So I'm not really sure what he saw, but apparently the light was just there. Apparently there was nothing. It was not suspended by anything. I don't know if he saw it move. I don't know. I saw a light in the middle of the road. That was kind of weird, but that was that. And you could not convince him to turn back. There was just no way. It's like, I don't understand what he saw, but okay, we're not going back. But to this day, I still don't know what that light was on the Old Ghost Road. So in the comments below, I'd love to know, what's the spookiest little road trip that you have had? Did you see anything? Did you feel anything? What happened? Let us know in the comments below. All right, you guys, I hope everybody has a safe and happy Halloween, and we'll catch you guys back for the next one. See ya.